If Beale Street Could Talk is probably one of 2018's most anticipated dramas, but does it live up to the hype? The story in a nutshell is that a girl in Harlem is trying to prove her fiancé's innocence from a rape charge while she's pregnant with their first child. KiKi Layne, Stephan James, and Regina King are the stars of this, and their performances are stellar. I mean, they do such a good job. And really, KiKi Layne is the star of the film. Stephan James, I think, gets second billing in this, but his screen time is much less in relation to KiKi Layne. They all do such a great job at being heartfelt and genuine in their performances. The acting was just spot on. The cinematography is intimate and graceful, but it's too long. There are just a lot of shots, almost all of them, that take way too long to compose and resolve. I mean, it's just, you see some of it, and at first it's artistic, and then it's just boring. And it takes way too long, and what that did is it pulled me out of what I was watching, because then I started to notice the time, and I started to feel just like, oh, what's going on? It's taking forever to do this shot. And it's too bad, because what it did is it made a film long, and it made me feel like the film was long, and it made me kind of look at my watch and go, is it almost over? The story is told concurrently with a present timeline and then a past timeline, with KiKi narrating the past. At its core, this is a family drama that you have a little bit of romance sprinkled in and some crime mystery type. But it's not like a whodunit, and that is not the focus of the film so much as who did it. It's more of this underlying family drama that is just, you see how they function together, and how KiKi, just in her character of Tish, as she interacts with her parents, with Stephan James's parents, with, you know, trying to get a job, and all the while getting more and more pregnant. I guess you can't get more and more pregnant. The pregnancy is just progressing, and so she's getting closer and closer to delivering. And so you watch her progress this journey. There's also a layer of melancholy that underlies the entire film. Now, the story is engaging, and the family drama is just, it's intriguing, and it seems genuine and heartfelt. And the unfortunate thing is the pace of the film really kept me from being full into it. That it took me out of the experience, because I could feel the time. I left the film feeling a little unsatisfied by the ending. And that's because I wanted it to be happier. I wanted it to be wrapped up with this nice bow. But that's not realistic. And in this socio-political drama and commentary that they're making with the film, albeit subtly, it's not going to be a happy ending necessarily. I mean, is it satisfying? Yes, it can be. But for what I was hoping for, no. But that doesn't mean that it was a bad ending. It just, I wanted it to be happier, and it wasn't. I can see KiKi Layne or Regina King being nominated for something, because their performances were stellar. I'm glad I saw this, especially because of the story, but with the pace, I don't think I'll ever watch it again. There is sex, nudity, some profanity, and some violence. I give If Beale Street Could Talk 3.5 out of 5 couches. Have you read the novel by James Baldwin that the movie is based on? I'd love to know what you thought of it in the comments below, especially if the film sticks to the book, or if it just totally diverts, or how it is. Anyway, let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, please give it a like. Also, don't forget to share and subscribe. I'm Chris. This is Movies and Munchies. Thanks for couching with me.